that yellow tape expanded that far like that. You know what I'm saying? And what they gonna do is they gonna call the county coroner. They gonna come in and do their investigation and say, okay, yeah, this what we believe it is, this, that, and the other, and that's gonna be it. All that yellow tape seems suspicious to me. And you can see the lady, she said they found her on the porch. Now, for those of you who don't know, man, Gangsta Boo, man, came up out of Memphis, Tennessee. Female rapper, I'm talking about the queen of Memphis. This is what people out of Memphis is saying. She was the queen of Memphis because, like I said before, man, Gangsta Boo was hard.
The new artist of Memphis.
Man, I love it. I love anything Memphis got going on. Like, so my take is keep going, keep representing for the city. We need it.
Who is the hottest artist out of Memphis right now, in your opinion?
Glorilla.
Oh my gosh, she's from Memphis?
Of course, absolutely.
Fuck.
I ain't gotta worry about a fuck nigga cheat. SINGLE again. Outside hanging out the window with my ratchet ass friend. Let's go.
Hey.
Gangsta Boo has passed away at age 43. What a sad day. Wow, on the first day of 2023, you already lost a good one, Gangsta Boo. She's a rapper. She sung that song, "Where them dollars at? Hey, where them dollars at? Where them dollars at?" Telling the man, hey, to tip the girls, you know. Also, I went over to Lionel B show. Shout out to Lionel B. He was the first person I seen, and it says Gangsta Boo died at 43. Now, he also mentioned he believes it was because of an overdose. I don't know what she was smoking on or what she had, but he also talks about something being an overdose or doing some sugar booger. Listen.
Memphis rapper
They put me out the judge, y'all. They told me. I got y'all, man. I got you. My car cut off. It's all good. I got y'all, bro. Y'all have a happy new year, man. Tragic event, man. I hate that it happened. Hate that it happened, man. Y'all be safe too, man. Y'all see they got me about this judge, y'all. You say what? Ain't I'm legally parked, though? Ain't I'm legally parked?
Condolences to my homegirl, Gangsta Boo, Lola Mitchell. She had just called me last night. These are the messages she left for me.
Thank you, Dad. It's like, I didn't expect that, but it's like formation. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Thank you, Dad. I love you.
Love you too, Lola. Another message.
You one of the most goofiest gangster niggas I know. I love you, Dad. Sending you love and light, man. Hope all is well. And just holler at me any fucking time you need me. You know how we rock. Life first.
Yeah, so hey y'all, welcome to 2023. If you haven't noticed, my channel name is now CLAIRVOYANCE. Yeah, so this is a video on Gangsta Boo, Lola Mitchell is her name. They say she died of a drug overdose. I do have a message from Gangsta Boo. She was hesitant at first. didn't really want to give me any information, just kind of looked at me like, basically like, kind of like, bitch, what? You know what I mean? Just, but it was more not necessarily directed at me. Once I began to, channel with her, I realized it was more so a shock. She's definitely in shock. She did cry. She hurt. She's hurt from her death, of course. Within her message, she did tell me that it's an unseen force. All right, it's an unseen force that actually did kill her. She said it's an energy weapon. And so let's get to the reading, guys. Welcome to CRYYY Clairvoyance. All right, y'all. So according to Wikipedia, it says Lola Chantrell Mitchell, August 7, 1979 through January 1, 2022, better known by her stage name Gangsta Boo, was an American rapper who was born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee. It says she was the second female second female member after K9 of the Memphis-based hip-hop group 3 6 Mafia. She left the group and labeled sometime in 2002, months after the release of her second album, Both Worlds 69. So this is what I wanted to kind of show you, Both Worlds 69. All right, and it says, due to money disputes and issues regarding promotion of her album, she subsequently released mixtapes alongside artists like LaChat and it says what's that say, Yellow Wolf. I'm sorry, y'all, went off in. It says Yellow Wolf, along with several solo projects. All right, so yeah, y'all. So I'm called to 6 different decks here, and then on my last reading of 2022, I was called to 6 different decks as well. And again, just like in the last reading, purple was the significant color. So coming into 2023, leaving out of 2022, for some reason, purple is a significant color. All right. And, maybe it's the purple rain that we've been hearing about all these years and all of that. All right, y'all, so hold on just 1 second for me. I always get started and need to do something else. Okay, so anyway, I guess the point is to find out what happened. Okay, so as y'all heard or whatever that, if they say she overdosed or whatever. Oh, that's what I forgot, my notes. Okay, hold on, let me get my notes. All right, so yeah. Anyway, so I went and got my notes for Gangsta Boo, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I was around that 3 6 Mafia. That is my era and everything, but I can't even front and say I was a 3 6 Mafia fan. So to be honest with you, I really don't even know much about Gangsta Boo. All right, so the first deck I picked up at the bottom of the deck is Chariot. All right, so obviously has something to do with the heavens. We're going to pick up this deck and look at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. Thunder and lightning. And it says power. So this was some type of energetic force. And as you can see with the Chariot and thunder and lightning. Chariot means moving along into the spiritual realm. So there was some form of thunder and lightning. Same type of energy I get from. And DMX was my first reading. Oh, wow. Y'all check this out. Here's the deck right here. Second card is a star. All right, and mind you, this is how I ended off the reading for 2022, starting with 2023. Similar, all righty. And look, after the thunder and lightning, here's the deck, y'all. See me pulling from it. The next card is handwriting. And then look, we got scrying mirror. All right, so somebody was watching her do her music, as she was writing her lyrics and all of that. It says authenticity. They was after her authenticity. All right, they hit her with a power surge. Now this is a trip because I'm just pulling these cards out and wait till y'all hear what she said about her. So these are the first cards out from these decks. Okay, so then because I'm going to get the cards and move the decks out the way, because since they called me the 6. Okay, so then it was about her Wheel of Fortune. Then we got another Angel of Temperance here. All right. So, again, that's kind of how it ended off in the last reading that I did. But I'm called to... All right, so this has something to do with a Sagittarius and an eclipse in Sagittarius, y'all. Wow, 33 is the number. All right, so 33 is a sacrificial number, and she was part of 3-6 Mafia. So as you can see, 36 is important. So we'll move that out the way. That's from this deck here. All right, so we got another deck here. So they said shuffle this through this deck. Okay, so I don't get to pull. Let me see it. Wow. In reverse. I wanted to know what it was. And look, she obviously was a free spirit, but now it's in reverse. So I'm taking that card, y'all. I was actually supposed to shuffle these, but I had to know. I'm sorry. Okay, so these are her cards. But I needed to know. And it's in reverse. Look. Intuition. She was being told something. She was a free spirit that had intuition. She was very self-worth. She should have been cloaked, and she wasn't. They got this over her nose. So, mind you, she was an ancient soul. So, yeah, she was old school. And let go. Okay? What's let go? Oh, look at what is this? Darkness or something? Stars? She should have let go of whatever it is. Look, and then look, I don't know what dark thing that was, y'all, that just came over my film. Y'all saw that when I said darkness. Ooh. Let's find out what happened. All right, so we just going to get the cards. Now, here's her last card that was on the table. Ooh, look, mind. Look what they did to her mind. They boggled her mind up. They wired her up. Oh, my God. She looking like what, huh? To me, that looks like her mouth. Her mind. So they did something to her mentally. All right. Do I get to pull more cards from this deck? Okay, I get to pull. We got one more deck to look at, and then I get to pull. Okay, so, wow, you know what? Oh, it says intensity. All right, so something intensely. All right, so let's take a look at these. Hold on. She got it. Wow, hold on. These cards is just falling, y'all. Control and innocence. Okay, so she didn't know something. She didn't know something wanted to control her, and she didn't know that it was getting ready to happen. All right. So these are the cards for. Okay, so on this one I get to pull off the top, y'all. On this one. Okay, so this is that purple that they want everybody to see. This is that purple rain stuff. I'm telling y'all, what is this? A 9 of Wands. All right, so that's somebody who wants to bring you some form of hardship. And, okay, so then we got this card. And it's in reverse. And this is a 10 of Wands. And just think, I pulled that off the top. So this is a 9 of Wands off this deck. And it's hard to see where it reads it at, right? But I'm going to show y'all where it's at. It's a 9 of Wands right here at the bottom. 9 of Wands, right? And y'all see me pull that off the top. And this is some type of purple force. Because if you look at it, oh, this is a purple force putting somebody in some type of like wheelchair. They after somebody's knees or something wicked. This is like some type of wheelchair or something. I don't know what, some type of chariot. Something is, oh, that's a body going forward. Oh, this is half purple. Probably that Phoenician color stuff. Okay, so this was some type of sacrificial thing. Because look, she was supposed to keep her mouth shut. Something is watching her. Some type of ancient crap. That they wanted her to let go of her self-worth. She was trying to hold on, but they was trying to make her let go. Oh my God. And then look, she should have used her intuition more or something like that. Because this was something she must have knew what was coming on. And look, free spirit in reverse. This wanted her spirit, period. Point blank, because she got spirit in reverse and intuition in reverse, which means that that's spiritual in itself. When you want to go in somebody's mind and then mess with their spirit, that's just a spiritual issue in itself regarding her self-worth and something. Look at this dark force that wanted her to let go of her self-worth. But she was fighting for it. But look how they came in. This is something that leaned on top of her. Now, y'all, I want y'all to peep the cards that I got. Okay, well, whatever this force is, It went straight and played a mind game with her, okay? Because her mind was in reverse. She wasn't all the way there. She might have been high. It says intensity. Yes, she had to be high. And it says she was innocently high, but something wanted to control her. All right? And this, whatever it is, it came in with, wow, y'all, check this out. With this, ooh, here's this other card now, this purple, again, for 2023. It came in with thunder and lightning and power. Means electricity, the real kind. Projection, they projected off of her. Somebody want to be like her, a scrying mirror. Take the S off, a crying mirror. Somebody who wanted something of hers, and it was her lyrics and her writing. Look, authenticity and her handwriting. So they say that Glorilla is the one that's going to blow up off of it or whatever. So now we got Archangel Michael coming in. Came in with the Chariot, okay? To the Star regarding her Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is what also y'all take into consideration, that I'm considered a star because I do Star Tarot, and you know, I'm enlightened and the Spirit chose me and all of this stuff, and I'm so graced and I'm so blessed. But this also means Archangel Michael spiritually talking to me about what happened in her life. All right, y'all. So the cards be having different meanings as well. So just make sure you know that. So mind you, Archangel Michael's on the table. Control is on the table. All right, so then that brings me over to this other deck right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 decks out here. Okay, so now so let's see. All right, so now High Priestess, that's me. Archangel Michael talking to me. Here we go. All right, so King of Pentacles. She was considered a King of Pentacles in reverse. All right. It was, or it was a King of Pentacles in reverse who wanted something from her. All right, yes. Okay, so here the cards are, y'all, so y'all can see what I'm doing. All right, so here goes the King of Pentacles in reverse, who wanted everything to do with the Queen of Pentacles is money. All right, y'all. So this is a guy in reverse and a Queen of Pentacles. So this has something to do with money. All right, and somebody shining. And here goes 7 of Swords. Here goes the spiritual fight. All right. Okay, so who? All right, so they wanted to bind or bound her. That's in reverse. So they ended up killing her. So what is being shown here? Somebody felt shackled and they wanted to be out of it. All right, and I believe that was her. This has something to do with a relationship that's in the reverse. A person that she could have possibly liked or been in the mirror. Somebody shot her some negative energy and has something to do with somebody she was going to marry in the past. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so she either held back or this person held back. They never did get married. Now, I don't really know her. Okay, y'all. So, and like I said, I know DMX. I know all of that. But I really don't know of Gangsta Boo, although she is my era. Now, 3-6 Mafia heard about it all day. Probably gigged the 3-6 Mafia on the regular, but I couldn't tell y'all. I don't know much about her. Although forgive me, Gangsta Boo, I'm sure I gig to your music on the regular. And I definitely thought you was the shit being the only female 3-6 Mafia back then in our area. So anyway, this has something to do with a past love or a message about love and pain. Somebody really cared about her that had just got started on stabbing her in the back. All right. Whoever this person is, they shot her an electrical current that did something to her mind. Whatever it was doing to her mind, it intensely did it. They went straight to her pineal glands. Look, they rolled on top of it. Look at the pressure that they putting on it. And look at this sword. Wow. They put the pressure on her. It was somebody that was watching her. Again, has something to do with her handwriting. And mind you, Sagittarius. Eclipse in Sagittarius. It says, success after setback. Oh. Success after setback. And look, it's on a 33. So I bet you somebody in her group or something is at a 33, but mind you, they 3-6 mafia. So and mind you, remember, look, remember it was 6 decks I had to pick up out of here. So that's that 3-6 that's coming up now. Was it somebody in her group? Somebody wanted to listen, y'all. Somebody in her group, or either in the group that she was currently dealing with, wanted to steal her energy. Now, y'all see what the cards said, okay? We're going to put Glorilla cards right up here. Y'all see what her cards said? This is one card that I don't have up here. So whoever this person is, this person who wanted to, this is death. 10 of Wands is death. Death for somebody and a new beginning for somebody else. Somebody was hiding back watching her. Now y'all see this eye? Y'all see this eye? That means this is pardon me. Y'all see this watching her? And then y'all see this eyeball watching her? And y'all see these 2 eyeballs watching her? This is a 10 of Wands. This is death. This is self-worth, okay? Somebody was watching this woman on the low. Y'all see the different animals back there? Look, you see this cat or whatever figure? You see them hands there? Is this a cat, a goat? What is that? See the fields and see them behind something? And this is her DNA. So they went in there and got her. Now, the reason why I'm saying all that, because when I read to y'all what she just said, which I'm getting ready to now, y'all going to see that she supports this into a certain degree. But this is ancient. Y'all see that thing on her forehead? That's what they were after, her self-worth, okay? The force came like this. And that was to control her, and it ended up doing this right here. Y'all see it's the same type of image. 2222 on the phone as I showed y'all that. Look at what they did to Glorilla. And it wasn't until she got back in the music game. You know why? Here go the next card that I'm looking at because for her. She was about to get her money back right. This is successful. 9 of Cups is successful. She was working hard at it, okay? And then 6 of Cups. How do these cards come in a row like this? Don't nobody deal like that. She had the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and then the 6 of Cups. She was about to be rewarded for her hard work, period. That's what all this means. That's what all this means. Excuse me. Excuse me. 2 of Wands. All right. You know why? They got her path in reverse. All right. And then that's like I said, strength. She was being too strong. Somebody wanted her to take her strength from her. Look, 3 of Pentacles. There go that person who wanted her money. Her stuff is lining all up. Oh, there they go. And here they go to magic. And here go that we just said. Somebody that she cared about. Somebody that had a certain love for her. They wired her up and set her up, y'all. All these cards is telling right what it is. We got a successful person who worked hard. That's what 8 of Cups means, apprenticeship. 6 of Cups, that means some form of reward or whatever. And the reward because she chose a different path, all right? She went right. She chose a different path to something that she already knew how to do, all right? She just was taking a different path in the rap game. Well, that path ended up going this way. She should have just stayed where she was when she was with it. You know why? Because she was too strong. For whoever this person is who put her, now here go the triangle, all right? Put her in this 3 of Pentacles regarding her money, which they magicked her, as we can see, okay? We seeing control. Look at this card. It says, success after setback. All right. Success after setback. That's talking about her. So that's Sagittarius energy all day long. All right. So now she obviously persevered. Now she's going to be successful. You see what I'm saying? They said success after she was set back. All right. Now, because somebody wanted to control her with magic. So whoever the magician is came in with these swords. Wow. Idiots, man. I'm telling you, these people are freaking sick, dude. So anyway, with that being said, we're going to just keep this in mind. Handwriting, her lyrics, okay, straight period. authenticity of her lyrics. Look at this. This is a lyric card. So I want y'all to keep that in mind, that this has everything to do with her lyrics, okay? And how death, 10 of wands, and as you can see, here's the 10 of wands. That means death, burden. They killed her over her lyrics, period. So we got death in her handwriting, all right? And so, of course, we got intuition. We got all this other stuff, intensity and all of that, and how they intensely did it and all of this crap, okay? So Sagittarius energy, blah, blah, blah. Now, let's read what these has been sitting here the whole time. Now, mind you, I just channeled Gangsta Boo, probably not even. And she even left a clean slate of paper. Okay, so this is for her rap. All right, for her writing. Handwriting, clean piece of paper, death. Straight real. I got a pen with a flower on it. So she was rosy. Obviously, she was coming back at him rosy with it. With the blue pen with red writing on it. All right, now you see in the video it says meet the devil in red writing. All right, so mind you, my videos or my whatever, I have synchronicities. I am not just a tarot reader. I'm a clairvoyant. All right, so that means I get messages from the spirit. Right on, thank you, Lord. All right, so with that being said, here we go. We got January 2nd, 2023. Died 1/1/2023. Gangsta Boo, aka Lola is what I got. And her name is what I believe they said, Lola Mitchell, Queen of Memphis. All right. I said this is coming out of Gangsta Boo's mouth. Okay. So mind you, like I told y'all, I was kind of looking at her like, because I'm in the spiritual world, she's in the spiritual world. I can go either way, above or below. And I said, she says to me, because we had already conversed before, because I was kind of like, there with my pen and pad, like Gangsta Boo, do you want to, I never said her name. I kind of just was standing there because she has such a hurt heart and a hurt emotions and a hurt feeling till, how you don't want to say nothing to nobody until you let them, get their cry out or let them get that to an important, how you looking for an entryway, to kind of like, and should I say something to her or not? So that's kind of where I was when I was waiting to speak with her. And she just kept looking at me. But she was looking at me. How like you're in shock. Like she was in shock of her own death. As if she was someone looking at herself dying. Do you get what I'm saying? Like she looking like what the, like that's terrible. You know what I mean? Like she's looking at her own death, but can't really believe that it's her that she's looking at. Okay? And you know how you kind of have tears in your eyes, like what the fuck? Or whatever. So kind of like she was her own child per se. And I'm sure she probably, I don't know if she has a family, kids, you guys. She's not very open right now. And I have seen, that she was on a boot camp or something. But that's just me when I was going through these videos. But I didn't have time to just stop and listen, because I was looking for specific information that I did not really hear. Okay. But this is what she said. She says, I said it's them and that energy harvesting bullshit. So she didn't say bullshit all together. All right. So she said the energy harvesting bullshit. Like I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know why it's blurring. Okay. So there we go. She said bullshit. Like, and it says not T on it. So she didn't put the T on it. She says dead to me ain't real. Like, I had a lot of shit to do. She says people, gigs lined up. She was wiping tears. She says, but yeah, like I said, if it's anybody I want to, and then there's an X there for some reason, anybody I want to have my energy, it would be GLORILLA. Okay? Even if the negative energy shot, it says, or did come from her direction. It's that energy weapon harvesting machine that does the trick. As soon as I hit my joint, a rush of energy was shot at my heart region. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead, y'all. So anyway, it says it's an unseen force that I know GLORILLA could not have done alone. So anyway, I guess there's a thought out there that GLORILLA once her famer is going to get her fame. Whenever you get a star death like this, y'all, I've been doing this now for about a year. And trust me, the story ain't really changing spiritually. Bottom line is, you know, obviously, Lola, Gangsta Boo, obviously she has something spiritual about her on the inside. As you can see, is these cards are saying free spirit. And, you know, they're talking about her handwriting here, you know, her lyrics, her worth. So whenever you get that, and then somebody that wanted to kill her because of her free spirit, and her writing. You see, the spirit in reverse mean that they took it. All right, they got it. They got her free spirit. They gone. They got her lyrics. They got her writing. Somebody wanted her talent, her skills, her energy. Period. Point blank. And they shot her with an energy weapon machine. Is what she's saying. And what else is it besides the Chinese social world order system and CERN? All right, the exact same thing, y'all, that they doing to me right now. All right, and the gateway drug is weed. As simple as this marijuana game is sounding, y'all, that's why they have legalized marijuana. Do you think that now the what are you really getting out here in the American society that's actually good for you, unless you literally taking your time to say, okay, I'm going to go, you know, specifically buy me some coconut water. All right, some almond milk. I'm going to go buy me some peanuts. I'm going to go buy me some salad and apples and oranges and some red and green peppers and stuff like that. So life is specific to the point. Otherwise, you're going to get basically what she said is basically some bullshit. She's not saying that the weed or whatever she was smoking was bullshit. She's not saying that weed is what took her life. She's been in the game long enough and had a free spirit enough to know how to, when, why, and where to smoke weed at, because she had too much shit to do, like she's saying she did. All right, so this is not a drug addict. These people are using these energy weapons. When we say these people, it's obviously who else other than you ain't from the hood using no energy weapon. The only energy weapon you got coming from the hood is your eyes that emits radiation and that cell phone. All right, so they're attaching people, you guys, to these CERN machines and these energy weapons, which are unseen forces, that do not leave any proof or any burden of proof, or proof as the burden. There is no proof, because this is spiritual. You cannot see energy. And that's what they're using. They're using energetic avatars, big giant energies like they're doing on me. This thing will press down on your head. It's a true, literal energy giant coming from the Baphomet, Eshu. And I showed you who Eshu is. Eshu is the spiritual god, okay, that came out of this deck right here. That's showing you the 10 of wands. That means death that came and got her. All right, so the Eshu looks like this. That warrior energy, all right? And what his card is this? This is the 5 of wands, told y'all, which is this dude right here. This is who hiding behind this right here. This is the black warrior energy, all right? And the reason how I know it's the black warrior is because they showing her. This is some type of warrior goddess stuff, all right? Which is the same thing that they did to me. They pulling out black gods to get these people, because on black gods they do sacrifices and stuff like that. And you know what they said? It's time for the devil is losing the devil is losing his energy. All right, he's losing his energy forces and stuff like that. All right, and this is what is represented by the 4, the Fool. All right, and those are the cowrie shells. There's the heart. Okay, so basically she wasn't nothing but a straight up sacrifice by this energy right here, by death energy that was watching her. All right, the death energy that was watching her. Lord have mercy. All right, so let's finish what she was saying, or what she's saying. All right, she said, so hold on, y'all. Y'all can probably read this a little bit. Let me get my stuff out. Well, y'all probably really can't see that, but I'll just leave this right here for a minute. If you can read it, read it. Let me get my stuff out the oven. Hold on, y'all. Okay, yeah, so as I get my food out the oven, yeah, she says too, they gonna come up with like 1,000 excuses or whatever, but you know, like about weed, eating healthy and stuff like that. Y'all listen here, her name is Gangsta Boo. She know what she doing. She know how to smoke weed. She know how to do whatever she want to do out there. She's not a rapper who lasted this long and now shit is just not happening. You know what she did? She got out of the game and she turned around and got back in the game and the devil wanted his money. Period. And this is sad. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, here I come, y'all. Sorry about that. But yeah, so yeah. All I can say is, you know what? She got hit with a smoke demon. All right? And y'all can call it ball, SU, whoever the hell y'all want to call that, this evil spirit. Ultimately, it's the Baphomet. Whenever you see the Baphomet hold up these fingers like that or like this, let me tell y'all what go in between those two fingers. I'm trying to look to see what goes in between there. You know what goes in between a cigarette? A cigarette. Them two fingers are a cigarette. That's why it's as above, so below, as above. And then guess what? He's standing right. He goes right in between here. How the hell do I know? Because I'm going through it right now. And when I burn energy, I burn it. I've been putting it right in between here. So that's what that means when y'all see that Baphomet hold these two up like that. In between there is smoke. And that's where they run the energy through. But I guess you're not supposed to know that. But anyway, listen here. It's to the point now where everybody knows what's going on. To a low degree, if not a high one. So don't say nothing else about woke and all that stuff, because people are awake. They see what time it is. Because guess what? A lot of the people that are supposed to be asleep, they the ones who's doing it. And y'all steadily saying, oh, they sleep. They don't. Yeah, they do. They know how to do this type of shit. They may not be able to crack open a college book and really get to it, but I bet you they know how to do some devil work. All right, it says, she says that it's an unseen force that I know Glorilla could not have done alone. I said but it's not that quickly and not that suddenly. Okay, so mind you, it was quick and it was sudden. She says, I am a legend in the game. All right, then and now. She says, I ain't never gone. She says, believe that. All right, and then she says, Memphis finest. So then I said, put media here. The media said that Gangsta Boo was found dead on her porch. Okay. She said the devil comes to collect. She says Skull and Bones crews are real. So they got a crew. I said, so it's a crew. I did ask her. I said, so it's a crew. She said, yeah, a team of demons. She says, or demonically possessed human individuals who... She said, who what? Y'all be trying to write so fast. She says, who something. I'm looking at this word right here. Who literally are unseen forces to rush energy into you and fool or trick society. Did not just bring up here at this car and said, is this dude a fool? Now y'all know I didn't just write this right now as I'm doing this. This is what she said, and those are the cards that I'm telling you that I picked up. She says, fool or trick society into believing sacrifices are suicides. Word up. She says, weed is the gateway. The gateway drug. So it is, golly, this is just a trip. So they trying to use weed against people using an energy force as if weed is making these people drug addicts, and it's not just regular weed. She been smoking weed pretty much probably her whole life. You think she don't know how to hit a joint or a blunt? She said when she sat down to smoke her blunt, or her joint rather. She said when she sat down to smoke her joint, this rush of energy came, and they did it while she was outside on her porch. Wow. And then she says here, I got a little bit more to go. I got the front and part of the back of this, y'all. This is all of what pardon me. Now listen at that. I was just about to say Glorilla. So yes, she do want to take her place, obviously. Because why would I mistaken call her that? So anyway, she said not just to other drugs. She says weed is a gateway. Not just to other drugs, but to the attachment of the ether world of smoke and fire that's internal inside of the body. She says inside of the body. All right. She says not the world outside of you. She says not a she says not the world outside of you. She says the world that is embedded inside your soul. That's where ancient life is manifested. She said where ancient life is in manifestation. All right. She said that's where ancient life is in manifestation, okay? She said and external to the internal, all right? So she says it's inside you. She says, then I said to her, glad to talk to you. And I said, because at first, she wouldn't say nothing, just looked at me, in shock. All right, so this is where she just looked at me in shock is what I said right here. It won't go into focus, and I do apologize, but anyway, she was just saying how she looked at me, and I was just saying how she looked at me in shock at first. I just didn't want to talk because I can't believe how cruel the industry is. She said, this is plant work, somehow that factory ass bullshit. She says, weed Anya is marked, okay? She said the weed itself is marked. So the mark of the beast is this weed system that they got going on out here. Ain't that a bitch? Woo-wee. Tell it, girl. Oh, my God. She putting that shit out there. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate you, Gangsta Boo. All right, so, yes, ma'am. Forgive me, y'all. Let me get the chills up off me. Okay, y'all, she's very thankful, by the way. All right, so I'm a y'all hold on, look, get these chills up off me. All right, okay, so she says it's this factory, Weed Anya. She called it Weed Anya, is marked. Okay, she says they can track who has what seed grain inside their box, meaning inside your soul. They can actually check the type of weed or the grain of weed that you have inside your soul, is what she's saying. I don't know nothing about this, but I can believe that it's true. She says, yes, an unseen force is real. Tell everybody. She says, if they come up with a gunshot wound, she says, if they come up with gunshot wound, she said, found around, near, or in back of the neck. She said, around, near, or in back of her neck is a lie. All right. She said it was an inalienable, energetic giant force that crushed down on me, shooting me down / off from the side. I don't know what that means. She says by the time the police makes it, she says they will have sucked soul dry of the corpse. Okay, in other words, they would have sucked your soul dry of energy. They would have pulled all of your energy out of your corpse, bottle that shit up, and disappear back into the ether like a thief in the night. Okay, she says I love my fans. She says kiss to hand and wave. So she kissed her hand and waved everybody goodbye. All right. She still appeared healthy. She smoked weed for years. She said I wasn't a drug addict. That's how I know it's some brand new shit going on. So she said it's something in they weed and shit that actually killed her, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna end it right here because that was kind of long. I do appreciate everybody. Thanks so much for watching. CRYYY, as I'm still saying CRYYY, CLAIRVOYANCE, y'all. I've been upgraded, so I had to change my name, and I'm trying to get used to it because this is, of course, my first day of doing tarot as CLAIRVOYANCE. So I'll get it right. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Peace. ASHKANISK.